Moses is too yet to develop. He's a developing young, he's the future, yeah? Frank Warren, we trust. He knows what, like you quite rightly said, I think is that he's gonna keep them apart. Let them fight for it.
It's a huge fight. They're all huge fights. All these heavyweight fights are huge fights, aren't they? Aji in Germany sold out, a huge fight. Moses here a few months ago, sold out. Tonight, sold out. Next week, we're in Doncaster. I think
he'll have that belief against Moses Itauma. I don't think he will, because Moses is so sharp. He's you know, inspiring's one thing, I get it, but like, you know, he's struggled with him a lot. And yes, the fight, if it goes past 6 rounds, then it's a completely.
Don Charles unleashes a fierce response to Moses Itauma's challenge, declaring the young fighter is venturing into dangerous waters he cannot navigate. He emphasizes that Daniel Dubois represents a legitimate threat with championship-level experience and devastating power that can capitalize on any error. Charles delivers a stark reality check, explaining that Dubois operates at an elite tier where his combination of skill and knockout ability could easily overwhelm an emerging contender like Itauma.
I mean, it's well documented. Moses is one of the front runners for the future of heavyweight boxing. I'm a utter believer in that. But the question is, Moses, is he really broke down?
Don Charles acknowledges Itauma's remarkable talent while cautioning that raw potential doesn't translate to championship readiness against world-class opposition. He points out that destroying lower-level opponents through knockouts doesn't automatically prepare someone for the brutal reality of elite heavyweight competition. Charles advocates for a more measured approach, suggesting Itauma needs additional challenging fights to properly season his skills before attempting to capture world titles.
But potentially, I mean, there's so much growth capacity for the young man Itauma, yeah? Of course, he's proven that he's blasting everyone away that he put in front of him, yeah? So my question is, they were trying to break the Mike Tyson record, that succeeded,
Shane McGuigan breaks down the tactical differences between fighters, noting how Fabio Wardley loses precision and range management when forced to apply pressure due to fundamental weaknesses. He contrasts this with Moses Itauma's natural fighting instincts, describing him as exceptionally gifted at cutting off distance and delivering damage from multiple ranges. McGuigan warns that once Itauma hurts an opponent, he becomes extremely lethal at securing finishes, though he reminds everyone that heavyweight boxing always carries the possibility of instant momentum shifts.
He loves guys to come to you, so like when he hurt Daniel, he went out looking for him, and he can't press, he loses his accuracy, he loses his distance control, because he hasn't got the fundamentals. But we're talking about Moses Itauma, a kid that's like naturally gifted. He's a phenomenal fighter. Like, he can close that distance, he can hit you at all ranges, and if he has you hurt like that, he's taking you out. So,
Moses Itauma projects unwavering confidence in his capabilities and support system, declaring that when performing at peak level, he feels completely unstoppable against any divisional opponent. He recognizes that no boxer is truly invulnerable, yet his demeanor radiates the self-assurance and championship aspirations typical of ambitious young fighters. Itauma's mentality demonstrates the hunger and belief necessary for pursuing dominance at boxing's highest levels.
So I don't think anybody can beat me, especially with the team that I've got. I don't think anybody can beat me on my night. I think, obviously, nobody's invincible. Like, there's a possibility that it can go wrong, but I just think if you're talking about like on the odds, I just don't think anyone could be standing in front of me.
Nick Webb offers his assessment of the potential matchup, recognizing Itauma as a future heavyweight star, while believing Daniel Dubois currently possesses too much experience and physical strength. Webb predicts Dubois would likely score a knockout victory, emphasizing the significant gap in proven championship-level experience and power that exists at the division's pinnacle.
Moses in the future, but right now at this stage, it's got to be Dubois.
By stoppage points, you don't know.
I think stoppage if he was to beat him, yeah.
Don Charles provides a tactical analysis of the hypothetical bout, explaining that victory would depend entirely on superior game plan execution and ring intelligence on fight night. He characterizes it as theoretically competitive, while maintaining his belief that Daniel Dubois currently operates above most rising heavyweight contenders. His assessment reinforces Dubois' established reputation as the division's most dominant active force.
Good question and hard question. Who brings and implements their game plan on the night? It will be a very tight fight. All the current live heavy who are coming through.
Derek Chisora delivers a straightforward evaluation, supporting Daniel Dubois based on his current world champion credentials and proven championship experience. He respects the hype surrounding Moses Itauma, while insisting that heavyweight boxing's present landscape remains under Dubois' control. His perspective reflects confidence in established achievement over unproven potential.
Who do you think wins between Dubois and Itauma?
Right now, the favourites, Daniel is the world champion, so I think Daniel, yeah. But we know Itauma how he is. But the era of Ben Davis is down, fellas.
Stan Dubois voices strong interest in seeing Daniel Dubois face Moses Itauma rather than pursuing another rematch opportunity with previous opponents. He describes Itauma as presenting a significant physical challenge and suggests this particular matchup would generate the most fan excitement. His comments intensify the building anticipation around this potential future heavyweight clash.
Stan, before you go, do you want to see him fight Alexander Usyk again?
No, I want to see him fight this giant. I don't mind fighting, but congratulations.
Derek Chisora celebrates Daniel Dubois' exceptional mental fortitude and warrior spirit, praising how he weathered intense pressure while refusing to surrender. He describes how Dubois maintained psychological strength throughout the grueling battle, continuing to press forward until systematically breaking down Fabio Wardley. Chisora's reaction demonstrates deep respect for Dubois' resilience and determination, calling it a genuine warrior's performance that validated his championship heart and finishing instincts.
What about Daniel Dubois and that?
Daniel was fucking amazing. He was getting hit, but he was not quitting. He didn't have the quit in his eyes this day. You see, we wanted to win the fight. And he just fucking body gumption, carried on, mushed Fabio down, mushed him, and then at the end, he got his man.
Do you think he gets a third fight with Usyk?
No, I don't want to see him in the third fight with Usyk. I want him to defend the title, make some money, defend it, and then fight Usyk.
What about Itauma?
No, I don't want to see him with no Itauma.
Who do you think wins between Dubois and Itauma?
Right now, the favourites, Daniel is the world champion, so I think Daniel, yeah.
Sam Jones examines the mounting excitement surrounding Daniel Dubois and speculation about his next championship defense opportunity. He explains how such an impressive performance naturally generates anticipation for bigger fights among fans and industry insiders. Jones mentions Moses Itauma as an emerging name in future opponent discussions, suggesting this represents a naturally appealing matchup for heavyweight division development.
What can you ask more of Daniel there?
What do you want next for Daniel Dubois?
I don't know, we'll see. Let him enjoy it first.
I did speak to Stan Dubois and he had a little hug with Moses Itauma and he said, we want you next. What do you think about that?
Yeah, listen, that's a fight that's inevitably going to happen, isn't it? So let's see what goes on.
You think that's fight of the year?
That last night, tonight. And if it's not, I mean, Walker Eggington, then that was amazing. That was amazing. What a
Daniel Dubois reflects on enduring a physically and mentally demanding battle that tested every aspect of his championship capabilities. He acknowledges the brutal nature of the contest while emphasizing his ability to remain composed under extreme adversity. Dubois highlights the critical importance of proper recovery and rest before entering his next training phase, demonstrating focused commitment to continuous improvement throughout his championship reign.
Cookie, he took my shots and God just tested me in that fight. I had to go through my inner battle after coming off the back of a loss. So I was a bit nervy in there, but what a warrior. I'm honoured to share the ring with a fighter like Fabio. Probably. I'm coming back off, I'm going to go on a good run.
A nice rest.
Yeah, definitely. I need a nice rest.
You need a nice rest and
do, young man.
Yeah. Come back late. Just take it easy.
Don Charles delivers comprehensive analysis of a potential Moses Itauma versus Daniel Dubois showdown, describing it as intensely competitive where strategic execution and tactical discipline would determine the outcome. He acknowledges both fighters' unique strengths, while emphasizing that success would require maintaining composure under championship-level pressure. However, he continues favoring Daniel Dubois, stating his current belief that Dubois possesses superior strength and experience compared to most emerging heavyweight threats.
Good question and hard question. Who brings and implements their game plan on the night? It will be a very tight fight. All the current live heavy who are coming through, Daniel still walk.
Derek Chisora analyzes the matchup through the lens of championship experience and proven credentials, explaining why Daniel Dubois deserves favorite status in any potential bout. He emphasizes that world champion status provides invaluable confidence, demonstrated ability, and pressure handling experience that rising fighters like Moses Itauma are still developing. While acknowledging Itauma's talent and danger, he insists elite-level boxing success depends equally on timing and professional maturity alongside raw power.
Who do you think wins between Dubois and Itauma?
Right now, the odds, the favourites, Daniel is the world champion, so I think Daniel, yeah. But we know Itauma how he is. But the era of Ben.
Fraser Clark evaluates Daniel Dubois' championship performance, describing him as displaying genuine warrior characteristics through immense heart and unwavering determination. He observes that while Dubois might not represent the most technically refined fighter, his toughness and relentless fighting spirit under extreme pressure distinguished his performance. Clark suggests Dubois continues evolving and learning from challenging experiences, making him increasingly dangerous for future opponents.
I said he would come out faster, yeah, but Daniel recovered well. He's learned. He's learned from his knockdowns before. He's learned a lot.
Don Charles passionately defends the fighter's mentality, declaring that no one can question his heart or dedication after witnessing such a grueling championship performance. Charles believes this fight definitively proved his toughness while eliminating any lingering doubts about his championship character. He frames it as a career-defining moment that, despite previous criticism, demonstrated authentic championship spirit with significant future achievements still possible.
I'll tell you what, it's one of the best fights I've ever seen. One of the best fights. Fair play to Fabio Wardley. What a hard man he is. He didn't want to quit. His corner didn't pull him out. And Daniel Dubois kept his composure. He kept his composure, stuck to the plan. He started to get a bit tired himself. He realised that Wardley's still got something in the tank. He kept pulling it out of the bag. He looked dead on his feet.
Derek Chisora praises Daniel Dubois for displaying incredible toughness and fighting spirit, emphasizing how he absorbed tremendous pressure while refusing to quit. He explains that Dubois maintained mental strength throughout the intense battle, continuing to press forward until systematically dismantling Fabio Wardley. Chisora's reaction reflects genuine respect for Dubois' resilience and determination, describing it as an authentic warrior's performance that validated his championship heart and elite finishing ability.
What about Daniel Dubois and that?
Daniel was fucking amazing. He was getting hit, but he was not quitting. He didn't have the quit in his eyes this day. You see, we wanted to win the fight. And he just fucking body gumption, carried on, mushed Fabio down, mushed him, and then at the end, he got his man.
Do you think he gets a third fight with Usyk?
No, I don't want to see him in the third fight with Usyk. I want him to defend the title, make some money, defend it, and then fight Usyk.
What about Itauma?
No, I don't want to see him with no Itauma.
Who do you think wins between Dubois and Itauma?
Right now, the odds, the favourites, Daniel is the world champion, so I think Daniel.
David Haye delivers enthusiastic praise for the contest, calling it among the most entertaining heavyweight battles he has witnessed in recent memory. Haye emphasizes the relentless action, exceptional bravery, and both fighters' willingness to engage in sustained exchanges throughout multiple rounds. He stresses this represents exactly what heavyweight boxing fans desire, featuring genuine drama, authentic heart, and constant danger every moment. Haye notes both men completely emptied themselves emotionally and physically, showing zero hesitation or fear of consequences, creating such compelling entertainment that he could watch it repeatedly.
I've never seen a heavyweight fight that captivating, that entertaining, round after round, backwards and forwards. The heart on these guys, the balls, the bravery. That's what you want to pay. That's what you want to. We hope every time we tune in for a heavyweight championship, you're getting that type of energy. They both gave everything they had. I could watch that.
Don Charles unleashes another fierce criticism of Moses Itauma's championship challenge, strongly rejecting his demand for an immediate Daniel Dubois fight. Charles warns that Itauma is attempting to enter elite territory before developing the necessary skills and experience. He reiterates that Daniel Dubois represents a proven, dangerous heavyweight capable of capitalizing on any tactical mistake, operating at a championship level that could easily overwhelm an ambitious prospect like Itauma.
My thoughts, I'm still trying to recover. I need my heart checked. Yeah, I'm getting old, you know, from all this excitement. Yeah, but basically, what was my thoughts? What a magical, epic fight between two warriors, two gladiators. There was no losers in there tonight. In my opinion, boxing won. There was no losers in there. Yes, we're going home with the belt, but Fabio, I mean, they don't make. I said to him after, they don't make men like him anymore. They don't. Yeah, it's a throwback. It really is, and so is Daniel. And boxing won because for the neutrals, whoa, that lived up to expectations. In fact, more. It delivered more. Yeah. So no, God is great.
This comprehensive breakdown reveals heavyweight boxing's brutal and unpredictable nature through multiple expert perspectives on Daniel Dubois' resilience and fight-changing power versus Fabio Wardley's heart and trading willingness. Various voices highlight different aspects of championship warfare, from skill gaps to entertainment value, but everyone agrees both fighters left everything in the ring. The critical question now becomes what's next for both men after such a punishing championship battle, whether pursuing an immediate rematch or moving toward bigger world title opportunities instead.